Hi everyone, this is Scotty Moser and I am a money coach. You can find out more about me at scottymoser.com. And today I'm going to talk a little bit about income. And this is for the people that are just stuck where they are right now and it doesn't feel like it'll ever get moving. So, what I want you to do is I want you to take a piece of paper, or if one's not handy, just hold this thought in your mind. I want you to write down your current level of income. And I want you to look at it, take a couple deep breaths, and say out loud, it's never enough. It's never enough. And I want you to write down right next to your income number how true that feels on a scale of 1 to 10, with 10 being the most true and 1 being not at all true. And if you're like most people in the middle class, it's somewhere above a 7. And so that is essentially blocking any stream of income, because if you're carrying the energy, the vibe that it's never enough, it's never going to be enough. And so the first step that we need to take is to release some of that negative energy. And how I release energy is through a process called EFT, which is tapping. What tapping does is it essentially rewires your brain and your nervous system so that they aren't carrying so much negativity. It's not affirmation based. We go through all of the bad stuff first to get it out there and release it. So just tap after me. There is my income written down, and it doesn't feel good. It's not enough. It's not enough. And it's never been enough. And I feel that. It's not enough. And it's never been enough. And I don't know when it ever will be enough. And I feel that in my body. Anxiety, stress, fear, maybe even sadness. It's disappointing. I'm so disappointed with myself. It's frustrating. I try so hard and it's just not enough. And maybe I'm reliving my parents' experience. Yikes. Maybe this is how they felt about money. Anxiety, disappointment, sadness. Will it ever get better? And maybe that's been wired into me. And maybe it's something that I've been living with for a really long time. It's wired into my thinking, into my nervous system, into my fight or flight stress response, and it all feels so true, so real. And I have a lot of evidence that it is true. Other people seem to experience abundance, but I feel this scarcity. It's not enough. It's never been enough. I've experienced this over and over, and I'm just going to honor that. I'm just going to honor everything that's in my income, my anxiety, my worry, my self doubt, my doubt about the future, my frustration, my long history of never quite making it when it comes to money. I'm just going to honor all of that and see it very clearly. Take a deep breath. That is what we call a round of tapping. And what we do is first with money work is we get really, really clear about what's stopping us with regards to our money. So just take a minute to pay attention to the parts in that resonated the most with you. Because every time you think about your income, you have a mix of feelings. And all of those feelings, plus your mental soundtrack, is what creates your energy around that type of income. And for some of us, it's been running our whole lives. And not just our whole life, but we picked it up from our parents and they from their parents. So it's really deeply embedded. So the first thing that we do is we tap on it to release some of this negative energy. And The next video will be about the next step. Thanks. See you tomorrow.